All right, guys. Next one was this number 6, something like that. 7. Above All Powers, or Above All, is the name of the song. Michael W. Smith. Man, he was just the Christian music guy in the 80s, wasn't he? In the 90s, too. So this one is more of a flowy arrangement. So there's not going to be that much difference between the advanced way and the beginner. It's gonna kind of all go together. But for beginners, I'd recommend you're just playing the chord and you're holding it and trying to get to the next one and not worrying so much about all the fill stuff. Okay. So let's get into it. See how we'll do this. And yeah, this is the first time I'm playing all these in one day. We're going through all 13. And if you're wondering, yes, it is cool to be able to just hear music and sit down and play it and not have any real problems with it. But I've worked really hard my whole life to be able to do that. So it has been my life's work. And when somebody says, man, I'd give my life to be able to play like that. And my answer is, well, I have. I have done that. And it is fun and it is cool. And so my gifting is that, but it's also teaching. Not so much, I can perform, but I don't really love performing. I love teaching and I love playing. So this works out, huh? All right, so Above All Powers, let's kind of look at what we have. There's an intro that goes like this, something like this. Let's see, what does it do? No, it's all right. There we go. That's my first time playing it, and I needed to go through it there. So this is probably the ugliest sheet, but it's the most accurate one that I've seen on the internet. I'll try to find the one that gets the closest, and then I'll go in and fix some stuff. Man, some of them are just, what's going on with the chords? Anyway, and I wonder if that's, I don't know, is that by design, or is there any site that has correct chords? Maybe the pay sites, maybe the pay apps or something have that. Anyway, so none of us want to pay that. I don't. I know that they have praise and worship apps that you pay monthly for, and hey, I love to pay monthly. That's how I make my living. But I like to try to find the sheet online that gets close and just kind of correct it. Okay, so that's what we're doing here. And thanks to all you guys who are doing the monthly and annual, because if you didn't do this, I couldn't do this for a living. It's gotta be a moneymaker for me, because I can't spend the time to do it unless I can make a living at it. All right. And some people get mad at me because I have to charge anything, but I mean, it's just, work at your job for free for a year and then get back to me. All right. So here we go. Let's do the intro. So he does something like this. He plays D, F, B flat. This is the intro. We're right up here, okay? Intro. B flat, F, B flat. We are in the key of B flat. And we are going to have our 4 and 5 chords. We're going to have E flat chords and F chords. We're also going to have C minor chords, G minor. And again, you can get your circle of fifths and circle that thing that I always tell you to do. And you can see, but the main thing is to understand B flat, E flat, and F chords. Okay, those are your primary chords, your 1, 4, and 5 chords in every song. Have we played in a B flat today? Can't remember. Anyway, so B flat, E flat, and F are our chords, and then we have other ones. So B flat, D, F for the B flat. For you beginners, that's a B flat chord, right? E flat chord is E flat, G, B flat. F is F-A-C. So get those in your mind, in your head, get familiar with them, play them a little bit. One good thing is just kind of play inversions. B flat, F, E flat. Just kind of play your chords, get used to the inversions a little bit. Okay, here's the intro. D, F, B flat, left hand, B flat, F, B flat. So I think he does this. Plays the whole B flat chord and then rolls it up, B flat. And then does this. No, that's what he does. F, B flat, C, D, F, C. So, but if you just want to go, boom, that'll work, okay? But if you want to go, and then do the A, F, A, C, F, A, okay? And it goes B flat, A, boom, and does this. I'm going to show you a real simple way in a minute. Just follow me along with this intro. B flat, F, B flat, left hand, G, E flat, G. C, F, B flat, and then C, F, A. This is kind of for advanced. I'm kind of doing it backwards here. And then here's the next part of the intro right here. B flat. And then he does a B flat with a D bass. F, B flat, F, left hand, D on the bass. Whenever you have a chord and you have the third of the chord in the bass, a lot of times it sounds good to spread out the rest. So you have F, B flat, F, and then the third of the bass. Not have the third up here, just in the bass. Just has a nice sound to it. Okay, that's the advanced way to play the intro. I'm going to show you a simplified way. Hang on. Okay, here's the simplified way. Just play chords. Don't worry about that. Just play the chords. 1, 2. So B flat chord, D, F, B flat, F chord over A bass. And then G in the bass, E flat 9 on the right, which is B flat, F, B flat. Then E flat, C, F, B flat to C, F, A. That's a simplified way. Watch again. Intro, simplified way. Above all, see? So here's the advanced way again. Above all power, and simplified way. 1, 2, F chord. Above all, okay, so here we go. Above all, now we're just going to do the simple, and then the only difference between the simple and the advanced way is I'm rolling the chords instead of going above all power. I'm gonna go powers above all kings. See the block, but you need the block chords so that you can go to the flowing way later. Okay, wax on, wax off. We're building on these block chords. Okay, Danielson, let's play block chords. Okay, above all, above all. So no, you play this first. Above all, so you play that D underneath, B flat on the top, F, B flat, F. Above all powers. So E flat 9, what's that? So I already corrected this. E flat, B flat, E flat. G, B flat, F in the right hand. Powers. F sus. F suspended. So it's an F chord in the left hand, right hand, B flat, C, F. Suspended, then we're going to resolve it right after. F sus to F. Above all powers. Now, B flat in the bass, add 9. What does that mean? F, C, F. then this is the same chord you played up there. F, B flat, F with D in the bass. Of all nature. Nature is the same thing you did on Powers. G, B flat, F. Don't worry, I'm going to go back and play it all again. Nature and F sus, B flat, C, F. Create, A, C, F. See, I've already corrected it. Needed things. So, I'm giving you the real chords, all right? I don't want to simplify I want to simplify the way you're playing. I don't want to simplify the chord because then you lose the feel of the song, okay? I mean, that's an awesome chord. I don't want to put something cheesy in there and not let you play that cool chord. So we're simplifying the way we're playing it, but not the chord. F, B flat, C, F, and A in the bass. That's a praise and worship chord if I ever heard one. Okay? Above all nature, and F sus, and F, and B flat 2. So play the same chord, B flat 2, and 2 and 9s are the same thing, okay? If I have a B flat and I add a 2, well, here's a 9. It's the same letter, C. I'm just adding C. Above all wisdom, G minor. Oh, finally an easy chord, B flat, D, G. Left hand, G, D, G. Wisdom and all. I love this. I'm not going to change that chord. You guys can play that. Look, B flat major 7, B flat, D, F, A. Can you do that? Yes, you can. Slide your hand up in here. The ways of all the ways of man. I'm going to go back. Just hang on. G, B flat, F. And 2 times on the B flat, F, B flat, F, D on the bass. You were here. You can use a pause on your video, right? You can pause your video if you need to practice. G, B flat, E flat, left hand on a C. You were here before. Yeah, da, 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 da. Now, on this, C minor 7, G, B flat, E flat, C on the bass. Da, 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 da. On the C minor with B flat, you be on the no. You can do G, B flat, E flat again. You can add a C in there if you want. You don't have to, but you can. You were here before the world. You were here before the world began. F over A, that's an F chord. F, C, F, left hand on an A. Remember when you have the third of the chord in the bass? F, A, C, the third of the chord. 1, 3, 5. Third of the bass, you can spread out this, F, C, F. Na-na. This is in getting ready for the next page. Okay? So, let's beginners from the very beginning. You ready? All right, best I can do it. Above all powers, above all kings, above all nature and all created things, above all wisdom and all the ways of man. You were here before the world began. Na-na. I like just the E flat over the B flat. But if you just add a C, it makes it C minor. Up to you. Okay, that's the simple way. Okay? And I'm going to keep playing the simple way. Then I'm going to do it more advanced. I know I started out with a... I don't know. I just wanted to figure that out. I've been hearing it, and I wanted to make sure I could play it. All right. Let's keep going. Simple guys. Simple people. Simple. No, you're not simple. You're awesome people, but we're playing it a beginner way, not simple. Anything's simple once you can do it, right? It's all hard until you can't do it. Let's see. But let's see. Above all. Remember you hit above all. So you hit the chord here. Above all. They had it there. That's wrong. You hit it first. Above all. E flat 9. This is what we did already. F all thrones. Love all wonders. F sus and F and B flat 9. We did this. minor 7. There's no way to measure what you were. I had to do that. Stevie Wonder. All right. D sus 4. D sus. A sus is usually a 4. What it means is D, F sharp A, 1, 3, 5. The 4 is the sus part because we're suspending that and going to go down to F sharp. Whenever you see a number in a chord, you're numbering that chord, not what key you're in, okay? Whenever you're talking about the key and you're talking about a number of a chord, 1, 4, 5, minor 2, you're looking at the key, okay? The key, then you number from the 1, which is B flat. But if I'm just looking at a chord and I say D sus 4 and there's a number on that chord, I'm just looking at that chord. I'm not looking at the key, okay? Some people will get mistaken on that. So if I say D sus 4, it doesn't matter what key I'm in, I'm looking at that chord. I'm zeroed in on D sus 4. Okay, so it's G-A-E, G-A-D. Then I resolve it to a D chord with an F sharp. Well, what am I doing with the sharp? Because there's no sharps in B flat, but it says D, and we assume major unless it says otherwise. Normally, a D chord is minor in the key of B flat, but not here. It's D, and there's no M. So we assume major, and a D major chord has an F sharp in it, okay? Because Michael W. Smith likes to use awesome, cool chords, and I really feel like he listened to Billy Joel's Honesty when he wrote this. Honesty is such a lonely word. I just do. He's about the right age for that. And I've played so many things that I feel like Honesty by Billy Joel was an influence, a minor influence on this song. Am I saying it's like Honest? A little bit. The chorus kind of sounds like it a little bit. But I feel like, and it's in the same key. That's a big deal too. So, yeah. Anyway, my own personal feeling. It sounds like Honesty to me. Billy Joel's song. So let's do it slow. The chord here, above all. See it there. It's first. Above all kingdoms, E flat 9, F sus, F all thrones, F9. Above all wonders the world has ever known. No, sorry. What am I doing? All has ever known. I'm going to start again because that was so bad. Above all kingdoms, above all thrones, above all wonders, F sus, then F, B flat 9, A on the bass. Above all G minor, B flat major 7, A flat 9. All right. Crucified, laid behind the stone. Oh, maybe Billy Joel heard Michael W. Smith. No, I don't think so. Billy Joel was first. Crucified, laid behind the stone, lived to die, rejected and alone. Oh. Like a flood, trampled on the ground. You took the fall, thought of me above all. If you look for truth. Billy Joel. All right. Can't help it. I just can't help it. Okay. Now, music is always going in my head night or day. Even when I'm asleep, I think, Yeah, I always have my whole life. It's like, yeah, I might go crazy one day, insane, like Schumann. I don't know. All right, so this is neat. So we have a C minor 11 in this. Okay, so whenever you have, 7, 9, 11, 13, you ever wonder why they're always, well, they're not always. Sometimes it's a 2. So that's 4. But most of the time, they're odd numbers because you're adding notes on top of the existing foundational root chord. So C minor is always C, E flat, G. So any like 7, 9, 11, 13, whatever, you're adding on top of that C, E flat, G. But the thing is, it doesn't mean you have to play the 9 and the 9 and the 7 if you're going to play the 11 with it. It's kind of understood. It's like a contraction. Like if I say I can't, or I won't. All right. There's letters in there that I know go in there, but we left it out, but I still know what it means. That's kind of how the chord is. Here, when you have an 11th, doesn't mean you have to play everything else that's in the chord, okay? You say, well, what hope do I have of learning chords? You will, you'll get it. You'll learn the ropes here, okay? So C minor 11 is this, okay? 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. G, B flat, F, and then C in the bass. So crucified. Okay, C minor 11. That 11 there, that's an 11 if you can see that. G, B flat, F. Crucified. So this is the most accurate sheet you've ever seen on this, that I've seen. All right, I fixed it up. F, B flat, D. Crucified. Lay. Now F. F chord, F-A-C, but A in the bass. Now, remember, when you have the 3rd in the chord, you can spread out that octave and put a C in the middle, and it sounds cooler than doing this. You can do that, but this is cool. It has more of a strength architecture to it. Behind B flat, stay on B flat, C minor 11, same chords, yeah, B flat. And now, just once on that, alone. Like there's an F over A again. Like a G minor, G, B flat, D. Trampled on B flat, D, F. And you wonder, if you're going down, when can I come up for a chord? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's about a personal choice. Rose, trampled on the ground. I don't like getting that low. So like a rose. So like a rose. Trampled on. I like coming up for the F here. So it's B flat major 7, B flat D, F, A, F bass. We've done this chord. Trampled on E flat 9. Do you notice how E flat 9 is like C minor 11? Okay. B flat with D in the bass. We've done that. You took the false C minor 7, which is C in the bass, G, B flat, E flat, and B flat over D. We did that. And thought of me flat 9. F sus 7. Cool. It's like this again. It's like the C minor 11, and it's like the E flat 9. G, B flat, F, but add an E flat in there with F on the bass. Isn't that a beautiful chord? Just as beautiful as any other pop song written in the 80s or 90s. Right? All right. Let's do it again. Top of the page. Crucified, laid behind the stone. Way to go, beginners. Live to die. Think ahead. Checked it. Look ahead. Think ahead. Alone. Oh, boy. That's getting me. Like a flood. Because I'm seeing that and I'm going, what? But I go there. Let me try again. Crucified, laid behind the stone. Live to die. Checked it in alone. Like a rose. Trampled on the ground. Took the fall. And thought of me above all. That B flat is the beginning of it. Okay, beginners, it's been nice talking with you. You've been great. Now you can move on and you go to the next song, or you keep practicing all the songs you've done thus far with just the block chords that I've shown you. Do not try the soft thumbs or the more advanced ways until you are rock solid on all 13 Michael W. Smith songs. Okay? Where you don't have to slow down and go, oh, what's the chord? I want them in wax on, wax off. There's no karate championship, okay, against what's his name? In the wah, there's none of that if you don't do the wax on, wax off, playing all of these, 13 of them, chords. Do not move on. Mr. Miyagi did not let Daniel-san do the other stuff until he had waxed his card and washed his whatever he did, So I love that movie because it's such a great example. It's so true, guys. And a lot of your success will depend on not shooting for the stars instead of what you're doing. You got to do the right things, but people mess up by trying to do something else besides that, that simple level. You got to stay there till you're ready, okay? Play these songs a zillion times, simple. Then you can try the soft thumbs and everything else. All right, so now more advanced. The intermediate advanced is kind of together here, okay? Because there's not going to be it's just a simple, slow song. So I already showed you the intro, right? Remember at the beginning? Now what you're going to do, and you've already practiced the block chords, right? You guys are not above doing it the beginner way. The beginner way is just the foundational way. You're not above the foundation. I wasn't. I had to play it. I just did it. I've been practicing while I'm teaching you. But now I'm going to take these chords and I'm going to roll them. So I'm going to roll them. So it's like da, 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 da. You feel that? Do that with me. Be silly with me right now and go da, ba, 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 ba. Da, 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 da. Hear the da, ba, 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 ba. Da, da, ba, ba, ba. That's what we're doing. That's what we're feeling. So we. I messed up. You say, which notes do I play when I'm doing da, 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 da? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter as long as you play one of the notes that are part of the chord. Whack-a-mole, as long as all the whack-a-moles are part of the chord. Because what we're having, we're still maintaining the duh, 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 with a little flowy in it between to give it a little character, a little smoothness, but still maintaining the duh, duh. Because we have too much of it, then we sound like this. So bad, actually. All right, that's not so bad. Let's make that the advanced way, okay? So we get all this creativity on the fly here on the spot when I do it, and like just right now, just learning it in front of you. So let's say da 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 da. See, there's a glare there. Hold on. Above all Isn't that beautiful? G minor and B flat major 7. So da 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 on your bongos. Ba 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 both. Left, right, and da 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 da. Okay, so all right, if I wait till my allergy clears up, I'd never do anything because they never clear up. So now let's do that more. That was kind of cool. What kind of came out right there? I'm going to try that again. See, the stuff just comes out. You don't intend. So maybe more advanced could be something like this. Oh, sorry. So what am I doing? Elton John, which there are a lot of people try to stay away and they don't want to sound like anything like Elton John because they want to have their own thing. Man, it's all been done. I want to sound like I want someone to say, "Man, you sound like Elton John." That's a compliment. I'm not going to shy away and not play like him, and I'm not going to not put that in a praise and worship style because it's music. It's beautiful. It was music, and they were chords, and they were country thirds, and gospel and minor blues and stuff. All that way before anybody wrote songs for it. It already existed. So it's all God's. So I'm gonna use anything I can to glorify Him, and that's any type of music. The way I want to play it, I think blues is of God. Blues music. Anything can, it's fun, it's wonderful. And so I'm going to use any of that. So this has kind of turned out to be, an Elton John sort of thing. So this is what I mean about things will just come out of you once you get that creativity and that drum machine going in you. So all I'm doing, Elton John kind of goes, goes back and forth between the low and high. Country third. C and F flip to D. On that one. All right, now let's go back to the intermediate way. Elton Johnny. Okay, so of all kingdoms, of all the world has ever known, of all make more of that. back to the intermediate. Sorry. Now more Elton John. Let's see. And I'm doing country thirds everywhere. How about one time through? What? Why? Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. All right. Above all powers, above all kings, above all nature, of all created things, above all wisdom, all the ways of man, you knew before the world began. The names of all thought, of all wonders the world has ever known, of all wealth, riches of earth, and the way to measure what you crucified, lay behind a throne, to die, drifted and alone, like a road, trampled on the ground, took the fall, thought of me above all. All right, guys, there you go.